Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dark Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing the SH Figuarts Frieza Fourth Form from Dragon Ball Z. And this figure is manufactured by Bandai Tamashii Nation. Before opening the figure, let's quickly take a look and see what detail it shows us. So you can see there's at least two extra headpiece, obviously to show different expression. This halo, and apparently because in the anime series and Magna series that Frieza has been killed, and for old Dragon Ball fans, you would know in the series if a character dies, they get a halo to show that they are dead. And we can see this figure, like all SH Figuarts, is capable of putting on various kind of poses, and it's very articulated. Now let's open it up. This case is tight, so it's hard not to take off some extra piece in here. But this is supposed to be staying in the case. And we do have an instruction manual that comes with the set. So it just quickly shows which interchangeable parts they are. So as we already saw before, the heads and different interchangeable hands for various kind of poses. And apparently the tail is to be attached. Apparently they are interchangeable arm pieces as well, and different pieces for feet. And there's also a 5-star Namekian Dragon Ball included in this set. Now let's open the figure from the transparency case, and I want to make a note for everybody that in this part you have to be very careful as you peel this layer off, because if you do it too hard, you could send all these small pieces flying all over the case. And there's some plastic transparent cover, you just have to peel it off. It's a rather very small figure, so obviously the other first thing you want to do to complete it is to put the tail on. Now, ironically, in most action figure, any beings or character with tails can actually support. I mean, the tail can provide balance to help support the figure. This one is slightly opposite because unfortunately and ironically in this superposable figure, the tail itself apparently is not posable. So it doesn't truly provide balance that can actually disrupt it. So you kind of have to move the feet to set up. But despite the tail, it can still generally stand up the figure. So it can stand very kind of nicely on its own. Before going further, I want to make a recommendation to all viewers who might be interested in getting this figure that it's not just this figure for SH Figuarts. In order to put the figure's best maximum potential in effect, you want to get a display stand that can work with the figure, so that way you can make it do all kinds of poses, right? And this can help support balance. Something like this. And like if you were gonna do a kind of kicking pose, or in Frieza's case here, maybe blocking the enemy or the fist with just his feet. This obviously you would need something to hold him standing while he puts on the pose. And let's quickly explore the figure's articulation. So as the hair can look in all direction nicely and can kind of look up, not like all the way up, but still nicely, and obviously can look down. The neck itself doesn't really move a lot apparently, but hey, with the head being able to keep turning, then the neck actually the neck can move just a little, just only down a little, so that's nice. And his shoulders, that's a little one, like two joints articulation. In here's a joint, and also on the shoulder itself there's a joint, so it's like double joint articulation. An arm can move pretty nicely. There's also another rotation point here. The hands can rotate. And the tail, as you saw before, the tail itself doesn't have any flexibility or articulation, but at least at the base of the tail it can still turn. So basically you can change the tail's angle and then hold Frieza steady on the display stand like this. So that's another reason why you might need the display stand, so different limbs can maybe go different angle. And his legs can kick up. Feet is also very articulated, and there's some rotation to move like 45 degree. And its torso. You can also actually look up and down to help. And around its waist, you can turn left and right. So with all these wide range of rotation and articulation, you can make Frieza go do a lot of poses with your imagination. So now let's see how Frieza looks with a halo on his head. There we go. So now he's dead. Yeah, unfortunately, the little beam support beam cannot be full invisible. Otherwise, yeah, the halo would look like really hovering over Frieza's head. And now, let's see how Frieza look with different expression from the set. Face is him getting mad and yelling in combat. Basically telling him, I'm gonna kill you all. So as default, we have Frieza showing this smug, confident smile. And now let's see how he looks when we put on different expression by putting on a different head. So in order to do that, it's easy. You just have to literally remove his head and then attach the different head on. It can get a little tricky because that little support part, it's hard to get it fixed. Yep. Now this is him showing a bit of frustration and angry in battle. Let's start exploring some of the interchangeable hand or feet pieces, and we can begin by trying on this folding arm piece so he can put arm folding poses. And as we saw in the instruction before, it's supposed to be able to remove his arm like that. And obviously now we put the arm on, putting the interchangeable arm piece on. Yeah, this one's a bit tricky but doable. Okay, got it. There we go. Got the arm folding, confident look. you can also further adapt this pose by doing a kicking pose, and which will be doing better if you put a different piece of foot on the leg that you want to kick on. So although it's kind of tight, so you want to be careful. Okay, there you go. And now we put the feet on. Now you can kick up. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to do this pose without practice, but hey, there we go. Maybe. Next, let's try different hand parts which you put on by removing Frieza's fist and then put the hand that you want to replace it with. So like take this one out just like I just did with the foot, and then you put different hands on. This pose is like Frieza, it's like maybe scratching his chin or just putting on a look, getting ready to taunt his enemy. Also, a one finger out hand. This is generally used for Frieza to put on his death spin attack pose. Like this. This is a aggressive shooting his death spin kind of pose. This is him trying to fire energy blast from his left hand while his right hand supporting the other. So basically, you can utilize all these interchangeable parts to make various kind of display postures with this figure. The extra accessory that came in the set is, as you saw earlier, the 5-star Namekian Dragon Ball. It's kind of useless by itself. It's kind of included in each of like the Frieza Force Army. It's an incentive for you to buy the bad guy figures. It's kind of very good looking. What's wrong? And it actually look like Dragon Ball from the anime series. Besides articulation and various display interchangeable parts, the one other thing Tamashii Nation did well in design this figure is its likeness, not just in the actual look, but also the coloring. See how the purple portion of Frieza's body is like really metallic and reflective, and the like purplish white of his skin kind of matches the anime series perfectly. So again, like this is some masterpiece design and craft. And besides the colors and the likeness, they also model the size very well. Anyone who's watched the anime series or the manga series, you would know that Frieza is like his height is like half the size of the main character Son Goku. So let's see the HSH figure out of Son Goku, Super Saiyan Son Goku, and see the height difference. It's like exactly like the difference you would see in the manga series and anime series. So it's if you ever want to have the two characters to portray their epic fight from the series, this is like really great way to go, as their size fit perfectly from the series. So for anyone who's a fan of Frieza from the Dragon Ball franchise, or if you want a bad guy, so you to match the any good guy like Vegeta or Goku, you already have on the SH figure art line, this is definitely a good match for them to put on like a fight scene display. And this wraps up my review for this figure. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And please check out other videos from my channel. Thanks. And if you have any question, please post them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my ability.